I realized that the Trifecta Live is back on the air.
Did you?
On WICR. So, we're on our music segment, ladies and gentlemen. Our last segment of the day. Unfortunately, we love y'all. We don't want to leave y'all. So, I'm going to start off by talking about Tidal Wave. I don't know if you guys have heard about it. Tidal Wave is the latest music streaming service.
This is the latest Spotify.
The latest Spotify. Yeah, it is. It is by none other than Sean Carter, Jay-Z.
And his big announcement was that J. Cole, Kanye West, Rihanna, Beyonce, and Coldplay, to name a few artists, have some co-ownership of the service. And the big thing is that it's going to allow artist music to be played at the highest quality, at the where it's supposed to be sounded. Because I know a lot of when you put music on a CD or on a vinyl, well, vinyl holds the most quality in the market right now of showing how it's supposed to be heard in the original studio session. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But it's supposed to be showing the music at the highest quality that no other service can provide for $20 a month. And no, but hey, I appreciate the business
the business side of it.
The business side of it, the British venture, the venture of it. I like the venture. I like the fact that you bring a lot of artists together, and you could apparently release your music on Tidal. You can exclusively release. I know Rihanna and Beyonce's latest songs are exclusively for Tidal users, and Jay-Z said that he signed a Tidal, that he doesn't have a record deal. And that you could sign to Tidal. You can actually sign to and provide your music exclusively through Tidal. And maybe in the future Kanye West album will be exclusively on Tidal for a limited amount of time before it gets released to the public. Jay-Z recently pulled his first album off, Reasonable Doubt, off Spotify. No, we don't know. I'm really hope it doesn't lead to a bunch of artists that I love, like J. Cole and Kanye West, all pulling their music.
Kanye doesn't. I'm gonna have to go to Tidal. I'm sorry.
I mean, I will buy every one of Kanye's albums, but I just don't want every artist to end up moving all their music on the Tidal. They should keep both. Like Spotify, I mean, granted, Jay-Z didn't make that much music off of Spotify. I mean, didn't make that much money off of the Reasonable Doubt album off of Spotify because it has as much streams as his later albums. But at the end of the day, I really hope they allow the fans to enjoy their music on Spotify. Because fans still pay for the Spotify too. We don't want to have to force fans to go over to. I mean, it's good marketing, but you just have to force fans, just Tidal Wave down their throat.
That's what I'm saying.
So
do you agree with that business decision of Jay-Z taking Reasonable Doubt off of Spotify?
I don't think, as I said, he wasn't getting all that many plays. But then again, if you're not getting that many streams, that just means the hardcore fans like it. Do it for the fans. One thing we pulled, Magna Carta Holy Fail off it and put it on Tidal Wave, because then everybody bumps that album, so you put it on Tidal Wave so people can bump it on Tidal Wave. If nobody really bumps it that much on Reasonable Doubt, you should just leave that on there, because that means the hardcore fans, I know I love that album, and I really want to hear it on Spotify and stuff like that. Now
it's funny. Yeah, when he took it out the album, I had the urge to listen to it again. I don't know. Maybe that's just when you have something and it gets taken away, you have that urge to have it.
Except when Taylor Swift took her music off of Spotify, I did not care any less.
I did not care. Sorry, that's subjective.
Speaking of Spotify, music-related news, Wale and Wale's new album, The Album About Nothing, and Ludacris's new album, Ludaversal, shout out to Furious 7, dropped on the same day last week, on Tuesday.
On a Tuesday.
And I got a chance to listen to both albums. Have you gentlemen listened to?
I listened to Wale's album. I really want to listen. Actually, I really don't want to listen to Luda's, but I'll give it a chance anyway, because
Do you really think I want to listen to Ludacris's album?
Absolutely not. You said it's good,
Luda.
So that gives me hope to listen to this album. I could actually like this album.
Luda
album.
Man, when me and my friends Brent and Harley were watching Furious 7, there's a part where Ludacris beat some guy up. You're just like, Ludaversal in stores now.
That's a great advertisement. Luda. That's a great ad.
It's going to be called Ludaversal 7. But anyways, Wale's album, The Album About Nothing, ironically, is a Seinfeld-themed album. Has a lot of Seinfeld in it. And I really, to be honest, it's the first Wale album I liked. Overall. I really like this album. It's amazing. I've been bumping it nonstop. It's a very good quality album. I give it about a 8.5 out of 10, which is the highest. Most white albums I give like about a 5 or a 6. This is a really good album. It has a lot of replay value. I've been having an album on shuffle since like last week when it came out. I won't listen to it nonstop. It's a really good album. Ludiversal. I've heard once through. I haven't listened to it again. It's a really old school. It's not old, but it's pretty 2000s where the album doesn't really have a cohesive concept and stuff like that. But it does have some cohesion to it. Not every song is good. I would say that, but the songs that are good are really good. And the last track is amazing. I would say that. He talks about a lot of personal issues on this. He talks about his father passing away from alcohol addiction and stuff like that. So it's a really good album. I would say you guys should give it a chance.
I give Wale's album a DC.
Chillin'. If you guys don't know, it's reference to Wale's first single, Chillin', featuring Lady Gaga, a.k.a. the song where he says, "My name is Wale," 17 times we counted. And,
17. Plus the echoes.
Exactly.
So...
Speaking of echo, let's talk about the echo of one of the greatest artists of all time.
Tupac.
Not the greatest, in my opinion.
Not the greatest, and one day we're gonna have a debate about that. But I got great news. Tupac music on the way.
Because Tupac never died. He's in Cuba somewhere.
I mean, obviously you heard Kendrick's album, and that was definitely him talking to Kendrick Lamar. Nah, but
you can never get too much. You can never get enough Tupac music. Tupac's the only guy. Tupac died back almost 20 years ago, and he's still making music now.
So, exactly. It's a miracle. And Jam Inc., his mother, and Tom Wiley, who signed Pac to Interscope in 1991, are coming together to bring out songs from his estate, and they're all going to put it together and make another album for the man. Another, how do you say the word? Yeah,
posthumous album.
There we go.
It was pretty much an album after death.
Album after death.
How do you feel about Six Pack, Jeremy?
Nah. I mean, it's interesting. It's just like Michael Jackson's, last album, Escape. So.
I actually really appreciated that.
Well, Escape was really good.
I want to see what type of music he's coming with.
I'm just gonna say a little thing. I'm actually listening to a lot of albums by Pac after his death, and I can honestly say I'm not happy with most of them.
You said nobody's smiling?
No, nobody's smiling. Like I hear them like every day because my dad plays them nonstop. I'm not really hyped for this. I mean, I love Pac to death. No pun intended. But it all depends on what happens, because the same thing with Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson, they came out with Michael, and that was terrible to me. But then they came out with Escape, which was really great to me. So depends on who he's working with. We're producers online.
Who Tupac is working with?
Yeah, what his estate is working with. You said it. Yeah, I know I said it. With the estate he's working with, it can come out with something really great, with great quality. So stay tuned on that.
Speaking of Tupac, his protege Kendrick Lamar. Shout out to him. 6 of his songs is on the Billboard Top 100 from his new album, The Pimp a Butterfly. Shout out to our review of it. Got about 200 reviews on YouTube and counting. But Kendrick, the 6 songs from the album that are on the Billboard Top 100, which surprised me. It was King Kunta, which was not surprising. Wesley's Theory,
great song. My favorite.
Which surprised me. That's your favorite song?
One of my favorite songs, definitely.
Surprisingly, Hood Politics is on there. I think Hood Politics is one of the best songs on there. Yep, it's Wesley's Theory, King Kunta, These Walls, Institutionalized.
If These Walls Could Talk.
Mama.
I don't. Okay.
If I'm not mistaken, and Complexion. There's some pretty interesting. I'm surprised All Right and the Hood Politics isn't up there.
Do you agree with Institutionalized being on there?
I mean, to be honest, I actually grown up I really like the song now, but I'm just surprised that I understand King Kunta.
Yeah, I definitely definitely single word.
But the other songs, I'm interested. I mean, that shows people are getting a message. I'm surprised they're so popular on the album compared to some of the other really good songs. I mean, every song is really good. Every song is top quality in my opinion. I still don't like Complexion as much as the other songs. I like Institutionalized now. But So shout out to Kendrick, man.
Shout out to Kendrick. Six songs on Billboard. That's amazing.
You think
that is amazing, ladies and gentlemen.
Do you think Kendrick would probably feature in the new Tupac music?
They're working. They're gonna work with Kendrick.
Yeah, definitely.
That's actually what is because they really appreciate Kendrick and what he did with the Mortal Man, the last track on To Pimp a Butterfly with Tupac on it.
Yeah, he said
so they might say he's most likely gonna be on a new Tupac project.
Can you say that was like somehow a foreshadow?
I mean, I guess if we went on a literary sense, it might be a foreshadowing, but I don't think it was intentionally like Kendrick's like, oh, by the way, I'm gonna be on next album. But you know, I really appreciate what Kendrick did with Tupac's vocals. And speaking of vocals, Frank Ocean, after 18 years, finally decided to say a little bit more.
Wait, repeat that, please.
Frank Ocean.
After how many years?
Said something.
After how many years?
After about 18 years.
What? Yo, you mean to tell me Frank Ocean is back in headlines? Frank Ocean is talking?
I think if Frank Ocean said it will probably make headlines about how little he talks. And it's funny because we're actually doing a public relations project on Frank Ocean. But I digress. He made a Tumblr post that I saw, and I was like, oh my goodness, Frank Ocean posted something. I reblocked it immediately, but I didn't realize this actually was an announcement for an album coming out in July 2015.
Yeah, I looked at it. I was like, look at the hashtags. Look at the hashtags.
We don't know what it's called yet.
July 2015? What?
We don't know what it's called yet, but I'm really looking forward to it. Channel Orange, Frank Ocean's last album, really impacted me a lot. Came out in July 2012, actually. Won many Grammys. He's one of my biggest inspirations. I absolutely love Frank Ocean in every possible way. He's an amazing artist. I just appreciate him so much. He really has a big impact on my life. I was really upset he hasn't done anything at all in the slightest anything. Except, like, you know, a few songs here and there for the past couple of years. But, you know, I'm glad he's finally coming out with an album and announced it. So that means a lot. That means a lot to me.
I love Frank Ocean. Nothing but feel-good music. Go ahead.
I just hope he comes out with a feature with The Weeknd.
Once again,
it could be possible.
Well,
I mean, Frank Ocean went to work with, like, a lot of, like, you know.
Yeah,
I mean, it's not impossible, but I do feel like he's going to.
I think there's going to be a Lil B feature.
I hope for me.
I think it's gonna be a Lil B feature.
I'm really hoping for a
Not even joking.
Oh yeah, by the way, he's working with Hit Boy on the album, which I found pretty interesting. I hope he works with Pharrell. I'm really hoping for Andre 3000 track.
Tame Impala too.
I really hope for
James Blake, of course.
I hope for some Earl on there again.
Yes.
So, you know, hopefully. I mean, I know Odd Future is kind of disbanding a little bit, but, you know, I really hope there's some Earl on there.
I hope this year they get back. I don't know if that's gonna happen or not, but it'll be.
I doubt, bro.
It'll be great. I'm a fan, so you know I still have hope. I'm a loyal fan. So.
And real quick, I have to say I still stand by. I appreciate Channel Orange, his album over Nostalgia Ultra. But I know we live in an age where everything that was done prior to the new thing is better no matter what you say.
Well, I feel like that's what not a lot of people like. For me, I like the production on Channel Orange more, but there's something about Nostalgia Ultra that, you know, I love more. Maybe it's the lyrics I like more than Channel Orange.
Channel Orange
to me, because, you know, music is subjective. To me, I like Nostalgia Ultra.
I mean, production lyrically wise, it is superior. I mean, it's all about what you like more. I mean, Channel Orange is superior in terms of, like, you know, production quality and stuff like that. And it has a lot more tracks, has a lot more substance in it. But I understand people. I still love Nostalgia Ultra to death. Frank Ocean's all over my Tumblr. For like, you know, he helped inspire my Tumblr, to be honest. Like, he helped inspire my overall persona. But, you know, I love Frank Ocean a lot. Channel Orange I like Channel Orange a lot. I think it's the best thing he's ever done. But I'm looking forward to this new album a lot. What about you, Jeremy?
I like the production in Channel Orange. The vibe it gives me, you know, it's really chill. You know, it's cool. You know, it's something that, you know, you could just sit down, listen to, and just, like, relax, you know. I never heard Nostalgia Ultra. I think I should give it a try.
Listen.
Just, you know.
But yeah, you should listen to it.
Definitely.
It has Novocaine on it. I'm sure you heard Novocaine before.
Yeah, I heard Novocaine. But yeah, I can't say much about Nostalgia Ultra. So yeah, Channel Orange. I like
Channel
it
Orange.
more.
Channel Orange. It's one of the few albums I'll ever give a 10 to.
I agree.
I'm very critical of albums, but I'll give that a 10 out of 10 in my book.
I'm gonna have to give it a 10 too, as a matter of fact.
Yeah, me too.
And I'll give Nostalgia Ultra a 9 out of 10. My personal preference.
No comments.
9 to a 9.5. I'm leaning more towards 9 though.
See, like once again, when I'm rating them, I know that this is like quality over that over enjoyment. So I'm gonna have to agree with Matt. I'm gonna have Nostalgia Ultra.
Yeah, I mean, by when I rate albums, I give
but
it
enjoyment. I like Nostalgia more than Channel Orange, but I know what the superior album is, and that being Channel Orange.
Well, when I judge an album, I judge it based on 5 criteria from a scale of 1 to 2: enjoyment, production, lyrics, cohesivity, and
innovation.
And not so much enough as innovation, but appeal. So those are the 5 things: production, lyricism, cohesivity, appeal, and enjoyability. Those are the 5 overall things I judge an album on. If it has, if it has all that in one package, it's an amazing album. But very few albums have everything across the board amazing. But this definitely does. So
I'm just gonna say with me, like very few albums I like on the first listen. Channel Orange, I liked it on halfway through the first listen. Like I already knew I was gonna love this album. So, definitely is an album that caught my attention. Made me have great vibes that summer. Great vibes alike, because that's one album I'll never get tired of. I can always replay it and never get tired of that album. I never got tired of Channel Orange. It's timeless to me. So yeah.
I guess that's it for today, right?
Is that it? Wale is a spot.
Yeah. By the way, artist of the week,
aka the spotlight.
Spotlight artist of the week. We have to give it to Wale.
Well,
I keep saying Wale, but his name is Wale.
What's his name?
Wale.
Wale.
I used to call him Wally.
Wally?
No, his name is Wale. They keep saying Will. They keep saying Wale, but his name is Wale.
And they call him Mr. Never Wear the Same Thing.
The females call him Mr. Never Wear the Same Thing, but his name's Wale.
Wale.
But guys, gotta give it to Wale. He's a good job finally putting out a good album for once. And yeah, keep doing your thing, man.
Congrats to you, Wale. Let's give Wale a round of applause, man.
He's continuing.
Wale, a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen.
So also this year for not having a single bad major release album yet.
Don't jinx it. Don't jinx it,
Kid Cudi. Don't jinx it, Kid Cudi. Don't mess it up.
Don't do this, please.
You're the next disappointment to prove us otherwise.
You ASAP. Don't do it. Please come out with decent material.
If Big Sean and Lupe and Wale can impress me.
And Lupe. You said Lupe.
I said Lupe. You guys better
please
impress me.
For the love of everything, for the music gods, please do not disappoint us. We had a great show today. Thank you for tuning in. I'm signing out. My name's Paris.
Zeus.
They keep saying Will, but my name's Wale.
Wale and J Local 2226 in the back. We love y'all. Have a great night. Study. Say your prayers. Eat your vitamins.
Good night, everybody.
Good night. On WICR.
WYM Radio.